Okay, team training. Is it a good use of your time? Is it just a waste of time? Is it something you feel you need to do just because you hear other entrepreneurs and other business owners doing team training? Trust me, if you're doing team training properly, it's a massive, really good use of your time. It can help your business grow and expand. So team training should be done, especially around the key elements of your business regularly. So for us, we used to do one team meeting every single week, every Monday, and after that we tag on an hour or an hour and a half of team training. Now the team training there was on an 8-week cycle, and each week it was one key element that everybody in the business had to be able to do, because it was one of the elements that helped turn the needle the most and obviously improved our profit. Now, there were far more things that we could be that I could have trained the team on, but those were left for our specific team training days, which were done every 6 weeks. But every week, I wanted the team to get into a habit of doing team training, and so that they knew that, Mondays after our quick 45-minute stats meeting, whereabouts are we? What's the pulse of the company? What does the P&L currently look like? What's the month currently shaping out to be? That just after that we went into team training, and then they'd see how it all connected together. So don't have a look at it from the mindset of, because I do get to speak to a lot of people, and some of the mentees that I still mentor now, they're starting to understand how important that is. If you don't do team training, then what happens when you want to step away from your business, or you need to step away from your business? You might now at the moment think, I absolutely love it. I don't even like having Saturdays and or Sundays off. I can't wait to get back there Mondays. That's brilliant, but that might wear off. What happens if, God forbid, there's an accident and you can't go into work? Then what? That's when your team needs to be on form, and you need to take them steps further and further and further forward all the time. You need to develop them always. And another a common pitfall really is with team training, just to do it once and then think that it will be exactly the same standard in 6 months, or even worse, 12 months time. Bad habits creep in. Okay, so we need to make sure that us as entrepreneurs, us as business owners or managers, you're continually training your team and making sure you're refining them, polishing them always, and having them pointing in the right direction. Because again, the bigger your team, the more people can just pull it off track a little bit. So the more your business evolves from like a little speedboat that can change quickly to a big, huge oil tanker that'll take a lot of time to change direction, that's when we need to make sure that team training is essential. So some of my mentees think, well, it's going to cost me, £500, £600, £700 to bring all my team in for that day to do that. But flip it the other way. What is it costing you in lost sales? Okay, so if it's going to cost you £500, £600, £700, £1,000 to do team training, because you're bringing all your team in and you're covering X, Y, and Z, maybe even bringing in a speaker in or something like that, what is it costing you in not doing that, in the missed sales, because your team aren't growing, your team aren't expanding? So if, again, business owners really should have team training scheduled in once a week, just even if it's 45 minutes, just covering the key crucial elements to that business, getting them involved though. Don't just have it like I am now to this video. Don't just have it where you're speaking for 45 minutes or an hour and you're expecting them to hang on every word and be upskilled. You need to make sure it's active. You need to make sure that they're engaged in it. I know it was Jeff Bezos, I think I read something about him years ago, that he'll always have in the meeting one empty chair, or he did do back when I suppose he was a lot more hands-on, which represented the invisible person that wasn't there, their customer. And that was always a visual for him and his team. They'd always look at the chair to go, what would that person think? How would this benefit or hinder that person? And then again, there's a reason why, I think it must be $1 trillion company now. There's a reason why he's a billionaire and has been on top of the rich list on and off for maybe 10 years now or so on. So team training is crucial. Don't think that it is a waste of your time or your team members' time or a waste of money. Again, one of my mentors told me this, and I think it was done on like a cartoon really. And you'd have two business owners. The cartoon, the first one business owner was saying to the other one, imagine if we do team training and they all leave. Then the second cartoon, the second picture said, Imagine if we don't do team training and they stay. I think that sums it up really. So we need to make sure that you're continually improving your team, investing in them. If they do leave, they leave. You know, nobody's, set to the job or the career now for as long as they used to be in the old days. But it's about you putting your best foot forward all the time with your team, investing in the team training, investing in their personal development. You know, any of my mentees, I tell you this a lot. If you're joining in on our inner circle or peak performer meetings or anything like that, mastermind meetings, there's nothing wrong with bringing them along so that they can see it, hear it firsthand really, and what you want to do, taking it steps further forward. And again, I know I mention this a lot, that's what it's always about, building your ideal life. Your business, you should be in control of your business. It shouldn't be the other way around. That was me during the first 5-10 years of starting my business. At first I was in control, then before I knew it, it had me under control, and it just absolutely, it felt like a prison. So I know the strategies, I know the entrepreneurial problems sometimes that you might have of being a victim of your own success. So good luck, like I say, just keep taking daily steps forward, keep working on your mindset, keep improving your business, and keep building on your wealth to build your ideal life. Just a quick recap. Team training is crucial. Make sure it's organised. Make sure you've got key points that you want to go over, and see it as an investment into your company and into investment in your team. I hope that helped a few people. Good luck. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Normally post 3 or 4 videos a week. And if you're serious about committing to excellence and building your ideal life, improving your business because you know that it's not reaching its full potential, then book a free discovery call. We'll see if we're a good fit for each other. Good luck. Keep taking steps further forward. All the best.